Hi again. So I had a bit of trouble thinking about what I wanted to talk about for this video, and I was kind of racking my brain all throughout the day about what I would say, and I decided to focus on something that I can always talk about with anyone, and what a lot of my friendships are actually based upon, which is music, or more specifically, music taste is what my friendships are based off of. Obviously. Sorry. I'm a little bit tired, so not all my sentences may seem coherent. Hopefully they will, though. Anywho, so today I went on this really nice hike with two of my roommates and a good friend of ours, and throughout the whole day I kind of had my own soundtrack going in my head, and none of it was music we played on the car ride there or back or anything. It was just my own music taste going through my head, and so one of the bands that I think is just my default band because I love them so much and because they're so good is this band that actually this corner photo, like yeah, like those guys in the huddle right there. That's a band called Something Corporate, and I am in love with them. They're fantastic. I can listen to their albums for days, and I have before. I also may have listened to them nonstop for like over 2 weeks before I got to go see them live, and they did a reunion tour back in like '08, and I got one of my best friends obsessed, and the entire trip there and back we just listened to Something Corporate. So that's to give you an idea of how kind of crazy obsessed I am, because they're one of my like all-time favorite bands. Like you can't dispute it with me. Um, but they're just they have so many good songs. I just don't even know where I could start with talking about their music. Well, Andrew McMahon, he's the lead singer and also one of the main songwriters for the band. Just such a way with words, and he's written some very powerful songs. One of them is called Globes and Maps, which I highly recommend. Just put it in the little search engine here on YouTube or wherever you go to search for stuff, and I don't think you'll be disappointed. It's a well done song. It's a fairly mellow rock song, but the lyrics are just they can speak to a magnitude of people. Um, so yeah, they've just been kind of going on throughout my head all day, and it's really hard for me not to think about them. Just because they're just so good. I don't know. It's hard because I could describe so many songs and so many of their albums to you, but I think the best thing to do is to just look them up. Um, just to judge for yourself. But um, they're that band that's always been there for me in some crazy times in my life, and they're one of the go-tos that I just don't think I can ever get sick of their music. Is what it comes down to. They're just that good, and for me, in my opinion. And they're so worth checking out. One of my favorite songs, actually, no, my favorite song of theirs that they've ever done is a song called Me and the Moon. And it's a little bit on the darker side. However, it's so worth it. That's another one along with Globes and Maps that you should definitely check out. And then Constantine is, if you know anyone who knows something corporate, will definitely bring up Constantine because it's their most epic ballad ever. It's also like an 8.5 minute song. It's like 8 minutes and 38 seconds, something like that. I may know the exact time because I'm a little bit obsessive. Makes sense. But that's kind of it for today. Go check those guys out. They're super great. I don't think you'll be disappointed if you enjoy alternative rock or indie rock for that matter. And I came up with like a really cool catchphrase to say earlier today to be like, that's how I'm gonna end my videos. And then totally don't remember it now. Oh, that sucks. Um, well, so that's it then. So, bye.